What is up? What is up, y'all? I'm going to try to set this up on my phone. Actually, give me 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. Alright, let me get back to the intermission. Alright, what's up, what's up, what's up? So I gotta end up... Let me see, because I gotta get this on my phone. We have a bunch to do today. I wish, like, so much ended up happening yesterday. It sucks because, you know, when I'm the most free, it's like there's just always something that needs to get done, something that needs to be done, and it's like, damn. What's up, creator? What is up? I'm trying to get my phone ready because I don't know if it's gonna be on this one or this one. I need to end up reading the chat. I'm probably going to do it on this phone instead. I'm gonna do other things on this phone, just in case I get like actual text messages. So let me put let me put this over here. So today what we're going to be getting into is I want to take more notes on this project I did off camera, and I'm surprised I didn't record it, make a YouTube video about it. I could have, and I'm probably still going to because it was hell. But I ended up going through the Odin project, and in the Odin project, it wanted me to make a rock, paper, scissors game. A lot of people say that that game was easy to make. A lot of people try to say that that was easier than making the counter project. I'm like, you can make the counter project in like, I don't even know, like 10 lines of code. I died. Making this rock paper scissors game. Like, it was the worst experience I've ever had. Finally I got it to work, so I'm gonna go show y'all that. But then I went to enter it into ChatGPT just because the only way I could check if it was right was by him, and then obviously seeing if it was working. So I was just like, let me go and see. I like how I called them him, but sent it in, and then they explained it to me because I asked to explain every single thing. I'm like, please explain everything, what it's doing, just in case. So like, so far it explained to me math random, it explained to me math floor, it explained to me the prompt, the function, why you would do this, why you would do that. So I gotta continue taking notes there. You said, where am I from? I'm from the USA. What is up, dude code? What is up, y'all? So let's go and finally check this out. I'm gonna go and switch to my live view. And then we need to go, oh wait, this isn't it. Is this it? Is this my rock, paper, scissors game? Yes. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, now looking at the code, it's honestly probably the most simplest thing you could write. But when I first wrote this, oh my goodness. And honestly, what I was gonna do for today's live, but I think I'm actually going to do for tomorrow's live. I'm so sorry because I did make a YouTube post about it, but I just don't have enough time to end up doing all of this because I started my live late and I didn't know we had more stuff to do. But just, I feel like this is too much for me. But let's go and see this damn game. So you end up opening it up, and then it asks you, you know, rock, paper, scissors, and I don't care. I normally just put a random set. I mean, I'm sure everyone does, but I just want it to be over. Whenever we get a tie, it, like, asks me multiple times. Unless I put the wrong thing in. Maybe I put it to, like, a game of 7. Scissors, I don't know, rock. Like, can they hurry up? There's no way me and computer are going crazy like this. Okay. Now let's go and see. So I won twice. And then I'm always afraid because, like, what if I wrote something like crazy in here? It says, did I use Python? No, I used JavaScript. So it's like, you win rock, beats scissors. Hopefully I don't mess up anywhere. I think that happened twice. Then it says, it's a tie. It says, you lose, scissors beats paper. Okay. It's a tie, you lose, paper beats rock. Okay, God. Okay, next. You win, paper beats rock. It's a tie. You lose. Okay, damn, I started spamming and computer took me out. It says, sorry, the computer won the game. But so it ended up working. We do have this little thing here, which it says failed to load resource. And it keeps saying that, and I tried to remember what that's supposed to mean. And I have no freaking idea. I think it's because when I click it, all it does is just send me to a page as if like you clicked a link. But no, yeah, so we got this rock, paper, scissors game that was hell, and I'm not good at JavaScript whatsoever, y'all. So that's why I'm saying I died. Because if I was good at JavaScript, this would be easy. All it is an if, what the hell do you call it? Is it an if loop? No, that's not a loop. What the hell? An if statement. I think a loop is right here with my while. But then you got, you know, declarations. You need to declare them in certain areas. Like this one needs to specifically, I guess, be declared here because I had it over here at first. And they're like, put it in here. There was something when I finally added these two. It was like, make sure it's in like 2 of these after because it can't be in this one. I was like, yo, I'm going through it right now. That was like weird as hell. It was like a bunch of like positioning and then like trying to understand and remember certain things. And I want to say I probably had a good time up here. Yeah, I think I had a good time up here. That was easier for me. And then when it came here, I had a hard time when it came to the first one. But then once you obviously do the first one, then the rest is just easy at that point because then you know exactly what to do. And then I had a hard time when it came to this. Wait, no. No, yeah, when it came to this. And then somewhat this, but I feel like now that I'm looking at it, I get it. It's just basically saying first to 5. Like when the human score equals 5, congrats. When computer score equals 5, congrats. But when it came to this while thing, I didn't get how to make it loop 5 times. Or, like, because you see how it says 5 and then you also have a 5 here? Like, that still confuses me. So I need to take so much notes on this because I just have no idea. So, where is my ChatGPT? So, me and ChatGPT were going through it. And where is it at? I know they explained it well. Obviously, I could just look up everything, but I like how they broke it down for me. So I think, what did I write? I think I only wrote up to this one. Yes, I need to continue to write this. Obviously, there's things that I do know, like prompt. So I didn't really need to write this part, but just in case, gotta break it down. What's up? What's up? It says, how are you? I'm great. It says conditional statements, I think. Oh, yes, because I said statements, but I'm like, what is it called? But yes, conditional statements. But oh man, I was going through it, man. And it sucks because I wish I could have rebuilt it on live. But I feel like I wanted to make sure I took my notes first. So as I was rebuilding it, I wouldn't have to just keep like trying to look something up because I already took notes on it. So it's like, and then hopefully I don't have to look anything up. Hopefully I could finally, like, I could understand it. And then they also taught me too, because I'm going to show you where the Odin project teaches it or shows you how to do it or gives you, you know, whatever, how it wants you to do it. Is they end up breaking it down in like steps. Well, this one was like setting up the page. But then here's step 2, like write the logic to get the computer choice. And then it's like create the new function, write the code. And I like how it broke it down in steps because it shows you, or like me, how to break down a problem into multiple problems. So like I gotta write the logic for the computer and then that could go even lower. Like just create the function, then write the code that would do this. Like, so I'm like, damn, this is actually really good for trying to teach myself to be a problem solver. So I love the way that they wrote it, and I just can't wait to end up going back through it. Like, that's just gonna be amazing. A message to type something. Let me see what people are saying. Someone said used while, whatever you want in this equals 1. Oh, okay. But that's why, like I said, like I just need to, at this point, I need to take a bit more of notes with what I'm doing. So with a message. But I know I definitely needed a lot of help when it came to it. Because it was like a lot of things when it comes to JavaScript is like I understand the fundamentals. And I feel like I say this all the time, but I always think that there's just new people here. So I always repeat it. But when it comes to JavaScript, I always feel like I know the fundamentals. I know the syntax. So it's like you tell me to do something, I'm more than likely, if it's like beginner, because I don't want to be like, oh, tell me something difficult and then you ask me and I'm like, damn, I don't got nothing. But let's say it's like a beginner question. I could probably tell you the syntax for it, but I can't tell you the logic for it. And I think that's where I lack, and that's why I chose to build the damn app anyway. I just really wish I did it on camera, like whether or not I filmed it. I should have did it on camera. That would have been such a good video. But it's okay. But if you are new here though, I've been documenting my journey of learning how to code for about 3 months and about to go on to 4. And I know some people probably move a little bit faster and know a bit more of JavaScript by that point. But for one, I'm not in a race with others. But 2, the reason why it's been taking me so long to learn is because I don't have much time in the day. I work 12-hour shifts and I have, you know, YouTube videos that I'm trying to record. I have like, and then life, by the way, just regular life. I have an apartment. I got bills that need to be paid. So in the end, it's like I really only have about an hour to myself to code. So when it comes to, you know, just coding, I can only do so much that it takes me a long time to end up learning how to code. A long time. Let me at least highlight what the hell I'm writing. So the game needs to know what the human player choice is each round, and then the function handles getting that choice. Okay. That's a good breakdown because I would have no idea. Like I figured because it says human choice, it literally says get human choice, but because for me, where I was going wrong with this, actually, yeah, because it doesn't pop up. I thought when it was saying get human choice, I thought I would have had to like do something else in that function to where they knew that I was playing like a rock, paper, scissors. I think eventually you do it in a different function, but that was something that threw me off because when you do the computer score, or no, not score, I don't know where it's at, but you do the computer choice, it's like you have to function it to pick between the three. So then I was like, damn, how would it tell that I'm picking between the three? But they actually didn't help me write that code because I think they said it had some things that they basically didn't teach. So they were like, oh, you guys don't have to write the code where, which I'm probably just gonna look it up anyway because I kind of wonder, but where if let's say I wrote something invalid, like I just wrote like handlebars, or I said, I don't know why handlebars was the first word that came to my head, but just something random in there, for me it would just pass through because I didn't end up writing that code, but it was saying something like they didn't teach me it. So I was like, so you have the confidence to say you didn't teach me it, but then y'all didn't even teach me the math. They didn't even teach me math.random or math.floor. So it was like, y'all didn't teach me half of the stuff you're telling me to do in this damn project. It was crazy. So I'm gonna put let I equal while I is less than equal 10, console.log number plus plus. So is that what you ended up doing for yours? Or are you just writing something random at that point? Because I'm not sure. Says, hey, why not ask Gemini AI? I mean, I could, but I don't think ChatGPT messed this up. I feel like if they did, then I probably would, but I'm really just asking for like a definition and what it's doing. So, I mean, if you guys feel like it ended up messing up somewhere, then maybe I will consider. But I feel like it didn't mess up. At least it's not messing up with the definition here. Or at least on what each function is doing. So I'm just taking a whole bunch of damn notes. I wish I had more time though, because like if this was like around my day off or something, I would just wait on these notes. Maybe I'll do some right now and then probably do some coding later. Because I really don't want to just waste this whole live with me just note taking. I want to actually get into some code, but man, I have no damn time in the day if I do that. I won't have no time to write any of this. So it sucks, but I really wanted to do something else. I wish I just did it, but I wasted all my damn time yesterday by getting upset about something. So that sucks. So now we got 0, 0. And I'm probably gonna write, because I don't think I have too much left. Okay, damn. I was like, I don't think I have too much left. It's like, yeah, never mind, you do. So I think I'm just going to probably write this and then probably solve something on like freeCodeCamp. But it says UK 60% code. What ChatGPT gives this error, they don't get proper code. Well, I'm not asking them for code. I'm asking them for definition. So do you think their definitions are improper? Because I'm asking for definitions. I just want to know like what is working. What does this mean? What is it doing? Like I'm that beginner. Like I'm not taking down this code and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna write this. Like no, I'm just asking. Is this, for instance, what is this doing? So what they're about to tell me is this is, well, I already know what this is doing. I can't believe I'm even writing this down. But then this is just going to be a function for playing the game. So human is going to start at 0. Computer score is going to start at 0 because we're going to keep track of the score. I don't think ChatGPT got that part wrong. I would hope not. So I guess I'm just going to write it down anyway. Because even so, this would be a good thing to know. Especially when I'm going to be building it. I want to look back at my notes and I don't want to look back at like Google or something. That's going to be annoying. So let me do play game real quick. And then inside declare these variables. So inside declare, and then we're going to do human score and then computer score. And then I'll probably come back to this later because it's just, this is going to be too time consuming because I got to get off like maybe faster than I normally do. So that sucks. I like to stay on here for about an hour. So track of how many rounds I win. Oh, that's why they act so damn much. I just realized. I'm stupid. We're playing 5 rounds, meaning you're probably playing like 3 each round. And then even more if like we're tying, basically. That's crazy. I just realized that. Keeps track of how many rounds computer won. Okay, that's good. So I'm probably gonna have to, like I said, rebuild this tomorrow. But if I don't get all my notes done, which I doubt I will, so maybe not tomorrow, I'll probably have to rebuild this a different time because I want to make sure that I understand everything that I'm doing before I get into stuff like that. But we're gonna finally go and do some coding. So it says, are you doing front end? Oh, you said, and I know JavaScript too, so what doubt you have, tell me, I can help you. I don't have too much doubts. I think it's just difficult, but I feel like I'm just trying to understand stuff. And it says, are you doing front end JavaScript? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So I'm going to come back in here because this is normally the spot where I fumble the bag. And I'm going to just answer a bit of questions here because I'm trying to get myself used to it. So if you guys have been here before, you guys probably already saw this. But I'm trying to get myself used to writing trying to remember this stuff. When I remember, I want to learn it. So I think basically here, you're trying to get the average sum of all the scores / total numbers of scores at together, but you're going to divide it here from the sum of all scores to the total number, and then you're going to end up getting the average, and that's the goal. So total immediately has to equal 0. And then we got to do a for loop. I think you write it like this. Why can't I remember how to write a for loop? Is it because it's together? Is that fine? But I need to do something. Why am I calling it a for loop? Oh, I know it is a for loop. Okay, I was like, I feel like I'm saying the wrong thing, but no, it is. I'm confused why it looks like that. Maybe I'm doing the wrong syntax here. But I know it's supposed to be I equals 0. And then this is supposed to be, I know scores.length is somewhere in here. I believe it's supposed to be I is less than scores.length because we're trying to, okay, there we go. So now that's working. It just wanted to say scores so bad. Someone said, I think ChatGPT is great for definitions and similar stuff. I actually agree. It says, oh my gosh, I also learned the JS from this platform. This is good as hell. No, yeah, I was trying to learn from freeCodeCamp, but freeCodeCamp actually was difficult for me to learn, which is why every time I just come to this because I'm trying to get myself to at least understand this here and what the hell I'm doing. And then eventually, hopefully that will be, I could do it, honestly. So I'm trying to think real quick, what is the next thing that I have to do here? What is the next thing I have to do here? So I believe I got to do total. I know I got to do something like total. Wait, actually, you know what? I think this is the only thing I need to do. Like you need to do total plus scores, I believe, like an array. I think. And then that might be it. And then you just do return total / scores.length, I think. I'm not too sure. Okay, I'm a little off. Somewhere. Is it because I need to add something else here? Or it says reference error total is not defined. Oh my goodness, I did the same thing for the I. I do that every time. That's what happened to me last time. I'm actually really happy that I was able to read the error code because I just taught myself about the error codes and that helped, man. It says, in these 112 days, did you only use freeCodeCamp? 100% not. I tell you that much. I use freeCodeCamp for HTML, CSS, but when it comes to JavaScript, I use the Odin project. So right here, they just had me build this rock, paper, scissors game that I built. And the problem is, though, is I wanted to review it more. So I started doing like a couple of definitions, but I just feel like I don't want this whole live to be me taking notes. But I don't have any time outside of the lives. So it's like, it's crappy. So I'm trying to just do a bit of coding on here, then probably hop back into the notes or something because I want to at least give y'all a show. Like I want to at least code. And it's like, I feel like currently it would just be a bunch of note taking if I did that. So, because I want to make sure that I understand at least, because obviously I'm not going to know everything, but I want to make sure that I at least get what piece of code is what it's doing before I try to rebuild this on camera, because the way I built it, I needed a good amount of help for it. So I don't want to build it on camera because I don't know how to build it. So I'm trying to get myself to get better at it. But I guess I might have to do that. Well, I don't have off camera time, but I might have to do that at some point. Somebody put, I was at free. You said I was free. It was free at home, so I learned CSS and HTML in just 12 days. No, that's what I'm saying, man. It's so cool. Because my thing is, like, I wish I could have learned it that fast, but I'm just so busy, bro. I'm so busy. Like, I'm just never free. I always got something going on. Someone said, thank you. We'll start my journey as well tomorrow and follow yours. Hey, that's what's up. That is what's up. Thank you so much, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Join me on this journey. It's been great here. So let's keep this going. So this is going to be difficult for me. This is going to be difficult for me because I honestly don't remember how to start this. How the hell do you start this? I shouldn't have erased it. I should have looked first. I gave myself a little glimpse of what the hell it starts with because I don't remember if it starts with a 4 or an if. No, I think it starts with an if. I think it's supposed to be like if. Oops. I think it's supposed to be like if score. Is it score equals 100? Or is it grade? No, I think it's score. Right? If score equals 100, return A++. But why is that not popping up like that? Maybe I'm miswriting that? If score equals 100, because it can't be grade. So, and I think it has to be score, yeah. Your perimeter score. Unless I'm not supposed to put it in this statement. I think I am. And then you're supposed to go else if score. And then this one goes crazy. Because you're supposed to do score is less than or equal to 90. I believe and score is, wait, no, that's the same sign. Greater than, wait, no, not greater than. That's supposed to be less than, if score is less than or equal to 90. Wait, oh yeah, so I'm doing that wrong. It's supposed to be if score is greater than or equal to 90. And then this one's supposed to be less than or equal to 99. I think that's it for that one, right? So score, and then I also got to remind myself to add this. Someone said, if time is just a human construct, then how do black holes experience it differently? That's a deep question, Med. I no idea. That is a deep question. So I think I have written that right. So then I think we just go return. Return A. Hoping this is going through. Let me see. Okay, it looks like it's going through. Well, this part didn't say anything. So maybe, could I have miswritten this? No, I think I wrote that right. Let's just keep going. And if anything, I probably miswrote something like that was so tiny. And then I think we just do the same thing, right? Score, but then we just switch the number. And we just go 80. I might have miswrote somewhere. Because for that to not be going through, it doesn't make sense. Let me try one more time. And then this is return B. So something is off. Because why is it saying 94? So score is greater than or equal to 90, or score is less than equal to 99. It looks right to me. Someone said score equals 100 in Java, at least is assigning it. Oh, am I supposed to? I think, no, I don't think so, right? I don't think in JavaScript it's assigning it. I would hope not. Am I supposed to do let score? I mean, I have no idea. Someone said I was kind of having doubt if the syllabus is not complete or if it's just me the way I learned quick, but I did not find CSS that big. HTML is a single page. No, yeah, big facts. I was gonna say CSS and HTML were completely easy. I feel like the only thing sometimes that for me that comes with CSS is that when I am trying to structure a web page and it comes down to Flexbox, I find myself difficulty. It's sometimes grid too. Like I could see some difficulty, but it's like eventually you get there. But I hate the fact that it's like a bunch of trial and error. Like I don't just hop in like, I know exactly how to move this picture here. It's like, no, I gotta keep sitting there doing this, doing that, doing this. And then it's like, that kind of can get annoying. But it's definitely easy. It says, what qualifications should the one have in order, med? What are you talking about? Med, that was crazy. Okay, so my thing is so far, is this part right here? Or am I overthinking? Because I feel like when I'm clicking enter, it's still showing the fact that B and A are not being returned. So I'm like, yeah, because it's only A++ is being returned. So that's weird, unless I'm supposed to close this out. No, yeah, see, it's only A++ being returned. If the score equals 100, A++, else if score is less than equal to 90 and in score. I think I'm miswriting this here. But how? Because I don't get how A++ is being returned no matter what. That don't make sense. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, there we go. I was like, what the hell is happening? I forgot you need to do like 3 of them. Okay, so now we're going else if, and we're going to copy and paste this. And then we're gonna have to do 70, 79. Okay, so now I'm getting it. That was crazy. I was like, okay, so now we're going uppercase C. So at this point, I feel like once I end up getting it, it just makes me want to just leave already because I already did this one. So I'm like, I basically already know what I'm doing, but fine, I guess we'll keep going. So we're gonna go else if, I guess score equals this, but then we gotta switch this to 60 and then 69. That should return a B. And then I believe I seen something else because everyone was telling me that I had to do an else if from 0 to 59, but normally it just does this. It does else and then return F, and that should go through. Yeah, and when I tried explaining that to people last time, they were like saying something about like how you have to do 0 to 59. I'm like, I don't think so because we basically got all the numbers intact. So all you have to do is just do else return F. Someone said, good. It says that's what I meant in Java. It's 2 of the equal signs. I guess here's triple. Oh, okay. Well, here you could do 2 as well. So that's why I was getting confused because I didn't know what you meant. I thought you were just trying to say something like that. I don't know. I was lost. But if I realized you were talking about the equal sign, I feel like I would have been like, oh yeah, maybe I need to put 3. But I know you could do 2 here, but I think they said the reason why you don't do 2 in JavaScript is because the 3 of them make it equal by type and by what's in it. I believe it's like something like that. Because basically, if you don't do the 3, something that should be true can come out false if it's like a string and then this one's a number. So it's like you would have to do 3 to try and get it to be true, because then it makes it equal by type and then the number or something like that. I'm so bad at explaining. I just, at this point, I need to work on my vocabulary. Someone said, hey, if you want notes for JS, I know that one website. Do you want me to post it here or in your Instagram? You can actually do it on my Instagram. Yeah, do it on my Instagram. That'll be better. That'll be better. What's up, y'all? If you are new here, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join me on this journey. Been learning how to code for a minute now, and I'm trying to become freelance web developer, but I need to get my coding, my JavaScript down pat. So now, now we can move forward. And hold on, I want to delete this because I solved it. So I want to make sure I don't know how to do it. And damn, I kind of wish I looked at it again. But I solved it, but I don't really know how to do it. So basically, you're trying to make it to where you have a function that takes a student's score as a parameter, and your function should return true if the student has a passing grade and false if they do not. Use the getGrade function to get the student's grade, then check if the grade is passing or not. Wait, hold on, this is scary. So we're using the getGrade function. So your function should return true. Oh my gosh, there's something in my eye. So I know one of them you're supposed to do it with an if statement, because I know the last one I feel like is else, and then you're just supposed to put return false, I feel like is what you're supposed to do. So I just need to figure out how do I get it to say that. How do I get it to say that, for instance, F is not a passing grade? I am not sure. I think you'll do get grade. Is it like No, there's no way you just write it like this. Get grade plus or something. I mean, not plus, but get grade equal to F, return true. Oh wait, no, I think because you're supposed to do the opposite way. So I think you're supposed to do like, let's say not equal to F. I think that's how you would do that. So if you do not equal to F, that means it should be true. So if your grade doesn't equal F, it should be true, else it's false. Oh wait, why did I just write true? Okay, I'm doing a little better, but it says you should return false if the grade is F. So if the grade is not equal to F, then it's true. So then my thing is, okay, so then let's switch that around. So if the grade is equal to F, then make this false. Then else true. Why won't that work? Your having passing grade should return false if the grade is an F. Is that not what I'm doing? Is that literally not what I'm doing? So if the grade is equal to F, return false. Well, let me do not equals, because I feel like I do better when it's not equal, but I'm confused how that's just not going through, because if it's not equal, and it's weird because it's like every time it comes to that, it's doing it correctly. Do they want me to write? How is that still coming out as true? Because I'm saying not equal. Oh, wait, no, yeah, so I'm saying not equal to F, it should come out as true, but then else return false. Unless I'm supposed to do an else if get grade is equal to F, then return false, but like, I don't think I have to do that. I think I'm misthinking right now. Because you do else if get, maybe it's not get grade, I probably have to put something else. But like, let's say you do this. So else if it is false, it's like you don't have to do all that. I think I'm missing something. Well, clearly I'm missing something. Someone said cool subbed. Hey, that's what's up, man. Yeah, so DM me. Someone said, hey, I posted. Can you check and let me know if you get it or not? All right, I'll go check. So shouldn't you be using score? Is that where? Oh, I'm stupid. Oh my goodness. Wait, so hold on. So then now I'm confused because then if I do score, I still have to figure out how to use get grade function to get the student's grade. I'm so dumb. I completely forgot score was written in there. So then how do I get their grade? I completely forgot about that though. Because now I still need to use the get grade function. So would I just write it in here? But then it's like, what am I writing though? Use the get grade function to get the student's grade, then check if the grade is passed. Unless I'm writing it here. Oh, I am. I think I am. I'm not sure. I think I am. I think I'm supposed to do get grade, and then I think I'm supposed to put this in a parentheses. If not, I'm overthinking. Okay, I'm definitely overthinking then. Because, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know where to put the get grade. Get grade F. I can't even think about where I would use this and how I would get this. That's confusing. Someone said, I messaged you by my real Instagram account, so let me know. Says, is get grade something built in from them, or you have to implement it? It's already built in. I'm just confused by like the syntax I need to use to get the get grade function in here. Cause that's where I'm confused. So I'm checking right now. Let me go and see. Okay, yeah, I see it. So someone says, I'm rooting for you. Hey, thank you. So it's already implemented. We got the get grade function here. So I thought what I had to do was, unless I'm supposed to like console log it. Wait, no, because they already console logged that. Why can't I think about where the hell I'm supposed to be putting my get grade function? Because I was assuming you're supposed to put it here because it's like they're not going to know what F is unless I do the get grade function. But I guess I probably would have to write here, but then it's like, So what am I doing? There's no way I'm just supposed to be writing get grade equals F. Or like, doesn't, like, that wouldn't make sense. Your passing grade function should return false if it's an F. Oof, I hate loud noises. That is my biggest fear, is a loud noise. I don't know why. It says, but now they want to have an easy way to check if a student has a passing grade. So complete this function. I understand it should return true if F. That's the thing. I feel like I'm not miswriting anywhere. It's just this function needs to understand what an F is. So I just need to figure out how can I get the get grade function in here and for that to work. Because I swore on everything I was supposed to, like, am I not supposed to put it here? Let me try one more time. Get grade. Like, am I really not supposed to put it here? And if anything, then, okay, let's say I do equals instead. And then I switch this to false, otherwise true. So it's still coming out as true. So it's not understanding F. Oh, you know what? Because do I have to write F? I'm assuming you do, because it's like they're not gonna know what an F is. So F score equals 100. Yeah, that's confusing. That's confusing because I feel like F has to be there, but I don't get how F is not being read here. So score equals get grade F. I would not know because it's not like, because like I can't even think of anything else because it's not like you're supposed to put get grade just and then you randomly write it again. Like isn't like unless score. I was saying unless this is supposed to be get grade equals F, but then score is supposed to be written here, so score equals no, that still wouldn't make sense. I have no idea. I'm probably gonna have to end up looking this one up. Someone said try putting get grade in a variable. Try putting get in a variable. Is it like what I just did? And then someone said get grade accepts a number and returns the letter F. So you need to pass score to get grade and just check if it returns F. You have to place it in a variable first so you can use it for a comparison in an if statement. So I need to declare so I need to declare let get grade. Is that what y'all are talking about? Equals. Is that what you're saying? I think I'm misunderstanding. So you're saying I need to place get grade in a variable and just check if it returns F. So am I supposed to be doing what I'm trying to do now? Am I supposed to be doing what I'm trying to do now? Get grade equals, and then what is it equaling? It's equaling F? Like what are we trying to equal? That's where I'm getting confused. So get grade equals what? So then score is supposed to equal get grade then? Like something like this? No, I think I'm misunderstanding. So you're passing an int to has passing grade and comparing that to a string. So you need to call get grade score and compare that to F. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I see what y'all are saying. So y'all are saying something like, so get grade score and then do that? So you're passing an initial, so you're doing get grade score and compare that to F, but am I doing that as a variable? I'm confused because I don't think this is gonna go through. Oh, it did. Never mind, man. You got that. Damn. I mean, I had the right idea. I just kept trying to wrap the get grade with the F. I don't know why I kept doing that because even if you come up here, it says get grade score, but I think mentally I blocked off writing score because for some reason I didn't think this score was going to correlate with this score. So I thought it needed score by itself. I don't know why my brain did that. But at least I had the right idea. Like I said, I don't get mad at myself when I do things wrong as long as I had the right idea. Because I knew what I was trying to do. I just was wrapping the wrong one. I was putting F in there. So that's not bad. That's not bad. No, yeah. I'm telling you though, like my JavaScript skills are, it's the worst. Oh, this one's gonna be annoying. I don't even think I want to do it. How long have I been on live for, bro? This one's gonna be worse, y'all. Y'all thought I struggled on that one, man. Y'all have saw nothing yet. This one's about to be hell. So, you gotta concentrate. I don't even want to do this one. It says complete the student message function with total score, student score as perimeter. So, I know eventually you're supposed to literally write this out. And then you put this here, you write this out. Put that there. So, I think I need to declare something like let grade equal student score. Wait, no, let's do let average equal, but I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do let average equal the get average function and then wrap it in total scores, or do I just equal total scores? I think either way, let's just do it and then let's see what happens. So we're gonna do total scores. If I can spell, bruh. Total scores, and then we gotta do let grade equal student score. I believe, I hope I don't have to wrap that in a get average function, but if I do, then oops. So to get the class average, maybe I do have to wrap it actually. But would I wrap it, would I do get average scores? Or am I putting get average and then wrapping total scores? I am not even positive. Because basically, am I returning? So replace this with the average. Okay, so the student failed, yada yada. So with the string. Okay, yeah, so I'm assuming I'm returning. So I'm assuming I'm doing return. Wow. Return, and then we're gonna immediately jump into quotes here, and then we gotta do class average. So yeah, I know I definitely need to somehow link this to my get average, get grade function, but as of right now, I don't know if I need to leave a space here. Class average, I think you do. I think you do need to leave a space. And then the average will go there. But obviously this isn't connected to the average, so we need to somehow connect that. And then you need to do plus your grade. But there's a period. Do I need to document that period? Oh yeah, I think you do. I think you need to do period space. Oh wait. I think you need to do period space your grade. This and then space? I believe so. And then you do a plus. And then that would be grade. Right? And then, but because we're doing the first one, we're going to do you pass the course. So then you're going to do a plus, a period here, space. And then let me copy and paste this part. You pass the course. And then that should be it. Am I returning it? Oh, wait, no, I'm not returning it. I think I'm supposed to do... Am I returning it? Because there's no way you could do 2 returns, so I think I'm putting it in the wrong thing. I'm trying to think, bro. Why is my brain blanking right now? I don't think you can return 2 things, can you? Maybe you can. Maybe that's just some weird-ass rule that I just created in my head. So get average function. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do get average, because like this is what I did last time, and then I screwed around. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do get average. And then get grade, and then wrap it. This is the last part of the string is dynamic. You pass or you fail is dynamic. No, yeah. I gotta rewrite it, basically. So let me see if that went through. Okay, it looks like it went through. So it says yes, if your grade is F, you well, F, and you pass the course is crazy. But my thing is like I said, I don't think I'm supposed to write it in a return. Because I remember last time you did something like greetings and then equals. Why can't I think of that? I'm probably just gonna write this one in a return as well. But I know for a fact it's not supposed to be written in a return. 100%. For some reason I can't think that through. And then you're supposed to put failed. So now let me rethink this. Can I call it anything? Can I call it message? Like, I completely am blanking. Completely blanking. And then, am I supposed to declare it? Do I say, let message say? Like, is that, damn, why can't I think of what the fuck the first part, this is like the easiest part and I can't even think it. I'm going dumb, bro. It says you return one thing based on checks if the user failed or passed the exam. No, you have to write both. I think you have to write both, no? I think you're trying to make me do something that I don't know how to do yet. Because because it's saying you return one thing based on checks if the user failed or passed. But I remember when I did this, I had to write both of them. But if you failed or pass, why can't I think of what the hell you're supposed to write in the beginning? And I don't even know if I wrote this right yet. So it's like I need to just hurry up and think about what the hell it is just so I could see if I wrote it right. Because obviously it's not a return. Or is it? Because for instance, if I put return here, I wonder is it going to talk about the first one? Okay, yeah, so it is. So these were written right. It just needs something. It just needs something. Return total scores, student scores. There's no way, because you can't put 2 returns. I'm so lost. So what the hell? Can I just put anything? Message equals. Would I have to declare? Yeah, no, that wouldn't make sense. So it's pissed me off because I know I wrote it right. I just can't think of what the freak the first one is. Use this for the concentration. Student square. Let me see. Should return a string representing. Oh, so it seems like return has to be used. But then do I put it on one big line? Because you are returning. That's confusing. Sometimes I try using if and else so you can have both cases. For example, you pass else, you return, you don't. Oh, you know what? That irks me because I feel like that's exactly what I did before. And I'm just not even thinking of it. Because I'm like, how the hell can I get both of them in here? So then we got to do if. Damn, then this is going to be annoying because then now I got to think of this. So if get average, so if average equal, wait, no. Wait, what? If average equals, or grade. If grade. So we're doing get grade, student score. So get grade, and wait, what the hell is this? Has passing score, passing grade, score, return, get grade, score, less than 5. That's literally all I had to write, so everything else I wrote after was, I didn't need to. Oh, they rewrote it. I just realized. Okay, whatever. Not the point. So I'm doing, obviously what I'm trying to get this to be is a passing score. And then this is just probably just going to be else return, which I still got to sit here and do this. Let's do at least what I know already. So then you gotta do else return this. I think what I'm trying to think is how do I make it a passing grade? That's what's confusing me, because it's probably easier to do the first one then, right? Like the F. But this is what I'm saying. It's like I know I know what I'm doing, but when it comes to the syntax or the logic, not even the syntax, the logic, I blank. I'm just so blank. So obviously, yeah, something needs to be written in here. I thought they were gonna help me a little bit more. Something needs to be written in here. That's not very helpful. I understand. I said I thought you can't do that in JS though. I have done that in C++. I mean C#. Wait, so you can't do what in JS? You can't do the if statement? Damn, I didn't even want to be on live for this long. I can't figure out what the hell I'm supposed to write here. So return class average plus your grade. Average equals grade? Like what am I supposed to write? There's no way that this would make sense. The average equals grade. That's not gonna pass nothing. Student message should return the following message. You passed. Your grade is A+. So then am I doing like grade equals? No, because that wouldn't make sense because there's so much. Grade equals A+. Then this one's saying class average. It says should return the class average 71.7. Your grade is an F. You failed the course. So is this supposed to be an else if? Is this supposed to be an else if then? So like else if grade equals F. You failed the course. So class average plus your grade. I'm trying to see if I misspelled anything here. No, everything looks well spelled. Yeah, nothing looks bad. So it's only something to do with these conditionals. Because it's passing through the first one. But I feel like it's only passing because I don't even know how it's passing through the first one. It says your student function should return the correct message based on the student's score in the class. So if it's an F, then how is the... I feel like it's because they don't know that it's an F. Wait, no, yeah, because it's get grade. So how can that not work? Is it because I'm not doing the 3 equals? Oops. Okay, so at this point, it's the message. So I think we got that part down. I don't know. It looks like it's not trying to tell me 1 and 2 are done. Oh, you thought you cannot use a function for an if statement because I usually store it in a variable, but I have done that in C#. Oh, I think I've always used a function for an if statement. Or put an if statement in a function. All right, so I think everything else might be right. At least that's what this is saying. So split space average, and then you leave a space. Then average goes here plus dot your grade space. That looks good. Then space, you failed this course. I wish I could see what the hell it says, because what is wrong here? Because now it's trying to say I'm giving the wrong message. Because I'm saying of grade, yeah, you failed your course. Am I spelling failed wrong? Or you failed the course? I'm assuming maybe something's not uppercase. You passed the course. Now I don't even know what the hell they're asking for, because it's saying your message function should return the correct message based on the student's score in the class. But yeah, is this not correct message? So your student function should return the correct message. Is it supposed to be the opposite way? Like, what do they mean? I'm lost. My message looks correct. Hey, what's up? What's up? Do y'all see where my message is incorrect? Because they're making it seem like they're making it seem like these are down. But then they're trying to say these are wrong. But maybe these are wrong because maybe these aren't down. Maybe it's still confused. Maybe it is still confused when I do that. Maybe it is still confused. Maybe grade equals A++ doesn't make sense. Or, like I said, maybe I'm supposed to do it the other way around because it's easier to target the F, because maybe this is only saying A++ is passing instead of saying all of them. That could be the case. I'm probably supposed to do F first, put return failed, else you passed. So let me try and do that. Because I think that's where I'm probably going wrong, because it's like there's so many letters for it to just do A. Doesn't make sense. So if your grade equals this, let me copy and paste this here. I'm going to copy that, paste it here, and then we're going to copy this, and then we're going to paste that up here, and then copy this back, erase it, paste it up here. Oh, okay. Because I was like, I understand that I'm only targeting A, but I'm like, but then how do I target the other one? So I'm like, it has to be a switch. Because I'm like, you can only really target F because F is the only letter you need to get that makes that a failing grade. Okay. I knew I should have just wrote it that way first, and a part of me was going to, but I didn't think I needed to. So, okay, geez, that was crazy. But for some reason, I wasn't thinking of an if statement. And it's so insane because we've been doing if statements since the beginning. Since they provide you with the function as passing grade, you might want to use it to see if the student passes. But oh yeah, man, that was crazy. Oh my goodness. But as you can see, like I said, I tried telling people that I'm a beginner. I'm trying to learn how to code. And I swear people don't believe me. Damn, that was hell. I didn't even want to be on that for that long. But hey, either way, the struggle is what means you're learning. The struggle is what shows. And then honestly, finally achieving it after the struggle feels so accomplishing. I'm so happy that I just got through that, because man, that was hell. But like I said, until it gets fluent, I'm gonna keep doing it every day because I need it to be fluent. I think I already solved that on camera twice already. And it's like I still had issues. Oh no, actually, I don't think I solved that one on camera. I think I solved that one actually off camera. This was the first time I solved that on camera. But man, was that hell, bro. Oh my goodness, I feel terrible. That didn't make me feel good. I feel like I should have got it done a bit quicker. But hey, at the end of the day, like I said, the struggle is real. The struggle shows that you are truly learning. The struggle shows that you are, you're at least trying, right? Other people run into that struggle and they feel like, oh, they feel like, oh, this isn't made for me. Or like, oh, I'm so dumb. Like, I can't do this. It's like, no, it's not that you're dumb. You just need to keep learning. You're learning something that you don't know. So that's why you don't get it immediately. So by the way, you can extend the if statement. If you could do the reverse if grade A, grade equals B, and so on and so forth, and use the else for the F. Oh, because that's what I was trying to do. I feel like I was on that route, but then that gets a little bit more crazier because then you have to basically put every grade all the way before F. So, well, all the way to D. So it's like, I guess I like the way that I did it, because the way I did it probably was the quickest way you could do. But yeah, no, I had a feeling you were able to do it the other way. I just couldn't think. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Because I'm like, it's only checking if A+ is passing through. So I'm glad I started saying that out loud, because I feel like I wouldn't have understood it unless I said it out loud. Like, okay, I'm only passing A+ through, so I need to figure out how can I pass everything else. And then I was like, oh wait, the only one that doesn't need a passing grade is F. So just flip the entire thing. It'll work. It says temporal literals will save you so much time. No facts. Well, the problem is that I want to learn how to code first. Like, before I do anything that can, like, be easier, like either React or TypeScript, I want to learn how to code vanilla JS first. Like, so I know it's definitely going to take time. It's definitely going to be difficult. But I think it will just be more easier if I actually know the code vanilla wise, and then, you know, try to get into things that can help, because at least I know the code rather than trying to like, you know, so like suffer or only know it because the template. You know what I'm saying? But somebody was like, did someone ask me? He says, Marzi, what time is it in your place? It is 12:31 p.m. for me. Someone said, come to India. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't like traveling outside the country. I get scared. I get real scared. But if you guys are new here, man, hit that subscribe button. I go live every single day, and I'm trying to work on my JavaScript skills, man, and it's just, it goes crazy. But like I said, I always got to give myself grace, especially today. Had a bad day yesterday, woke up late, hopped on this live, wasn't really feeling it, but I came anyway because I'm trying to stay disciplined on my streak. I'm trying to stay disciplined in learning how to code. So I understand why I was a little off today, because I definitely wrote that code before. So it makes you even a little bit more mad when you've written it before and then you still are like, what the hell am I supposed to do? But that's the point of practice. You know, the first one that I solved on here, I don't know if KB, if you were here from the start, I'm not sure, but there was a first question that I solved on here that took me 2 seconds. But if you were here like 3 lives ago, that question took me 20 minutes, and then I think the next day like 10. And then eventually now it's just so fluent because I did it so much that I know exactly what I'm doing. So it's like I just got to keep doing that with this one and the couple ones before that, and I should have it under my belt in no time. Someone said I got the basics, HTML, CSS, and JS already though. I found C# more interesting and currently learning OOP. It's more fun, but my knowledge in C# will probably help me going back to JS. No, more than likely, it probably will. It probably will. I always heard people say to me that when it comes to JavaScript that I probably should learn an easier language because it can kind of translate. Because with the easier language, it's still teaching me logic in that sense. So when it comes to JavaScript, all you have to do is transfer the syntax. And I'm like, I guess, but the problem is I really want to get into web development. So in my head, it's like, if I learn C++ or C# or something, and then come back to JavaScript, in my head is a waste of time because I'm going over here to come here when I could just start here. You know what I mean? And I think I'm 100% learning. I'm just learning quite slow. But at the end of the day, there's not really a pace. There's not a finish line. There's not a person I'm racing with. I'm moving at my own pace. The only person there is me. And I'm just trying to move and make sure I learn it. Because you try to move at other people's paces, then you're not going to actually learn anything because you're too busy trying to beat the next person to your right. And it's like, no. I'm just going to keep pushing forward, keep doing what I'm doing, and even if it might take me a little bit longer than the next person, then that is 100% okay, because at the end of the day, I'm not even in competition. I was going to say I'm in competition with myself, but not even. I'm just walking with myself. Even if it's a step forward, it's a slide forward, it's to the left forward, either way, it's forward. And that's how I feel about this journey, man. So thank y'all so much for tuning into the stream. Thank y'all so much for hitting the subscribe button, man. I know I talk fast. It's terrible. I'm gonna give a little bit of an intro here, or outro. Well, intro technically of who I am. But I will say I started learning how to code 3 months ago, about to go into 4, and I really want to become a freelance web developer, but having a lot of struggles with JavaScript, had a bunch of struggles with the way I even started learning in the beginning. So when you guys hear like 3 to 4 months, don't really think I'm at that spot, because I've only been able to learn truly every day for an hour, because a lot of people tend to think, 4 months you should know this by already. But like I said, that's why I'm like, I'm moving at my own pace, 1, but then 2, I didn't have as much time as the next person probably did, because I'm just working 24/7. Actually, everyone says that you should learn Java or C# first if you want to learn JS. Yeah, that's what I meant, my bad. I said C++. But so it can just come naturally. But going for JS as a start is also not a bad approach. Yeah, I definitely don't think so either. I think it's a pretty good approach, especially if you're getting into web development. Maybe if I was getting into something different, I probably would be like, okay, let me do C# or Java. But I feel like because with web development, man, I might as well just stick to what you're supposed to do. HTML, CSS, JS. And I know I'm pretty sure you're able to use any other coding language, but just because it's like the main thing you should do, or not should do, but like the normal stack, I feel like, that's just the best way it should go. But if you're new here, man, hit that subscribe button. Join me on this journey. I go live every single day. I try to post videos very often. I got a video coming out later tonight. It should be about, is it about my struggle? Oh no, I think yesterday was my struggles with JavaScript. I believe the one coming out tonight, should be, what is it? I think the one coming out tonight should be, damn, what the hell did I post? Oh, I think it's about my barbershop website. Because I also have a mock client series going on where I end up dealing with fake clients and I make them websites, and that's supposed to give me like, you know, some help with my JavaScript, my HTML, my CSS. And it's a fun little series that a lot of people end up enjoying, man. So definitely hope y'all can end up tuning into that. Just make sure y'all end up joining me on this journey. This would be so great. We're trying to hit 940 subscribers. We literally just need one more subscriber. I would hope that we can hit it today, but I'm not sure. We probably aren't. But if you guys have any questions, y'all can ask me anything, literally anything, and I'll answer. And then you guys are, I don't know what you guys are saying. I wonder if I can translate that. Oh, that'd be so cool. I wish they had like a button where you could just like translate what you guys are saying. That'd be super dope. But I guess you can't. Damn, I'm so tired, man. I should have just stayed sleeping, bro. Like, I'm exhausted. But I really wanted to hop in live. I didn't want to mess up my streak. I did not want to mess up my streak. But if you guys don't have no questions, then I guess we can end this here. Hope you all ended up enjoying the live stream. If you had a blast, man, that's amazing. If you're just joining in, you can still hit that subscribe button. I go live every single day. So you can catch me in the next live. See y'all later. Deuces.